Subaru just pulled the wraps off of this, the all-new 2022 WRX. It's right over my shoulder, so let's dig into the specs and get some seat time. Passenger seat, unfortunately, but I'll take what I can get.
Now you're probably thinking to yourself, doesn't look all that new to me, but Subaru assures me that the WRX is all new from the wheels up. Wider and longer than the outgoing model, its wide-body design is a touch more dramatic than the previous generation. It also features significantly different rear and rear quarter panels from the Impreza that it's based on. The new taillights are supposed to glow like volcanic magma, but I think they just bring a lot of new BRZ energy to the WRX's rear end. Not that that's a bad thing. The front fenders are now made of aluminum, which saves around 5 pounds on the total package. Less weight, of course, is more performance. And the Hawkeye projector headlamps are smaller, while the grille is a skosh larger. Of course, you've got the functional hood scoop up front, but also functional vents behind the front wheel and tucked into the rear bumper, which aid in aerodynamics. In the cabin, we're looking at a new 11.6-inch Starlink infotainment system, the very same system that debuted recently on the new Outback with standard Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Alright, time to talk power. The 2022 WRX's burbling heart is a 2.4-liter turbocharged Boxer 4, outputting 271 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Features a new electronic wastegate and bypass valves, which reduce lag and improve responsiveness and acceleration. Of course, Subaru's Symmetrical All-Wheel Drive is standard, as is a 6-speed manual transmission. 3 cheers for 3 pedals. Or the Rex can be had with Subaru's Performance Transmission, or SPT, a continuously variable transmission with an 8-speed manual mode. Now, the SPT is set to upshift 30% faster and downshift 50% quicker than the previous generation CVT, so we're expecting pretty big improvements this year. Now, opting for the SPT also gets you the spanking newest generation of Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology, with a wider field of view for its optical sensors, improved software, and features like lane centering steering assist and adaptive cruise control. Now, I wasn't able to drive the new WRX, but I did hit the track riding shotgun with Subaru's hot shoe rallycross driver, the appropriately named Scott Speed. First in a 6-speed, and then in an example equipped with the automatic. Now, the SPT certainly felt fast, and the shifts were nigh imperceptible, but that 6-speed just looked like a whole lot more fun. Both were wicked quick in the hands of the seasoned driver, and I can't wait to get my hammy fists on the wheel either way. Now, this new generation moved to Subaru's global platform, which has allowed the automaker to stiffen the chassis significantly versus the previous generation, which gives the suspension a more stable platform under which to work. Now, interestingly, this has allowed Subaru to give the WRX more suspension travel, kind of the opposite of what you'd expect from a performance car, which should pay dividends when banging around on gravel roads, but it also keeps the chassis from upsetting itself when you roll over curbs on the track. Meanwhile, the front suspension geometry has been tweaked. The rear stabilizer bar now mounts to the chassis rather than the subframe, which should help it more efficiently control roll, and there's a new dual-pinion electric power steering system that Subaru says delivers quicker response, improved accuracy, and a more natural feel. 17-inch wheels are standard equipment, with 18 inches filling the plastic-clad arches for the Limited and the new GT model. Oh yeah, there's a new top-of-the-line GT trim level, how could I forget that? It's got electronically controlled dampers, Recaro seats with ultra-suede upholstery, and a wide range of SI drive modes to choose from. It rolls on those 18 inches I mentioned on summer tires. The catch? The GT model can only be had with the CVT. A little bit of a bummer there, but I'll reserve judgment until I drive it. That just leaves pricing and availability to discuss. The new WRX should start hitting dealerships in early 2022. Pricing hasn't been announced just yet, but we expect to hear more about that as the launch window approaches.
Be sure to head over to theroadshow.com for our full first look, where we've got even more details about this, the latest generation of Subaru's Rally Legend. I'll meet you there.